I know it looks bad, but that's probably the best omelette I've ever made. It actually kept its shape. And in the end, it just doesn't make sense for me to make a cooking video and not mess up the food. You know, when have I ever actually gotten the food right? I know for a fact it's going to taste better than it looks though. So yesterday I filmed vlog 24. I went to town, filmed some cool stuff, then I went to the girlfriend's place, put her on the YouTube channel for the first time, and then her, me, Lockie and Hannah, we all went and played a doubles, like couples game of tennis. It was going to be a decent video, and we lost, by the way. I get home to export the footage to start editing, and I plug it in, the footage is all there, I go to copy it, and the next thing you know, just the footage has disappeared. It's just all deleted, right? So the whole day's footage is gone, and I spent the whole night just sulking and being salty about it. I was really like upset, like it just disappeared. I didn't do anything, it just went. So yeah, I thought instead of just being stuck and responding negatively and just complaining the whole time, I thought I'd get off my ass, make a second video. Today's video will be a what I eat in a day vlog. As you know, funny as that sounds, I'm gonna try and cook some new food and whatever, and incorporate anything else interesting to a day at home that I wouldn't normally do. Let's get started. So if you guys didn't know already, I actually have a turtle. I got her in like year 5. Her name's Hoodie. And yeah, she's my turtle, and she's huge. Mushroom, capsicum, tomato, spinach. I don't know much about acai, but I know a lot of people consume it. It's healthy, and it tastes really good. In my eyes, it's just like blueberries' big brother in terms of nutritional value. A lot of people just get it because it looks pretty. I'm sure it is good for you. Ask like a vegan or a specialist or a nutritionist about it, they'll know something. Tastes a lot better than it looks. Really healthy though. I don't even need to tell you guys it tastes good for you to know it tastes good. It's that thick, I need a spoon to eat it. Yeah. Tommy. Hey cat. How are you? Did you just say you want to fight me? You want to fight me? Is that what you said? Yep, okay. You're screwed now, buddy. No, he's too cute to fight. No, we'll slam him one more time. See if he gets angry. Okay, now he's mad. Ooh, ow! You see that? Holy shit, he's mad. Ah, he's gone for it. Ah, I'm sorry that I abused you, Tommy. It was for the vlog, okay? Forgive me? Forgive me? Aw, he forgives me. Aw. Sorry. So I just exported that first bit of footage because I don't want to export it all later just in case I lose it all a second time. And if that happens, I'm just going to go crazy. Now I want to talk about how to grow on a creative platform. This could be for your business, for your personal profile or YouTube channel or just any social media. This is a bunch of ideas either I've come up with or have kind of copied elsewhere and put my own spin on them. Although, keep in mind, this bunch of advice I'm about to give you applies to me also. My channel's tiny. I am in no way experienced with having grown a big way in terms of social media and my YouTube channel. So everything I'm about to say, these are just ideas. If they work for you, that's good. Hopefully they work for me too. I have no idea about how growing works. I just have a bunch of ideas which could be helpful. What I'm about to say isn't a step-by-step process on how to create content that'll help you grow. You create the content the way you want to, the way you think it suits you best. This step-by-step process or piece of advice is a way of implementing that content you've made in a way that'll help you grow. So you make the content how you want, how you think it'll make you grow, but then you implement those ideas, you implement that hard work in this way. So the first step is to set goals and objectives. You want to recognize where you are now, clarify where you want to be. You need to assess what is needed from you and what sacrifices, compromises and adaptations need to be made. The second step is to generate your ideas. You want to store up ideas. So for example with me, I carry around this notepad and whenever I have an idea I write it down and then I can come back to it later and elaborate on it and decide whether I'm going to use that idea or not. So whether it's a business or a social media account or anything that you want to grow in terms of social media, assess what you want to promote, assess what you can promote, and assess what people desire. So you need to know that your ability to meet the needs of the people you're reaching out to determines your relevancy. So the third step is knowing your resources. It revolves around the saying of how you have to walk before you can run. You have to start small and then grow. You can't start big. You have to play to your strengths so that you can stretch the resources you have further. Focus on consistency and sustainability. You need to be realistic. The fourth step is creation. You always need to plan ahead, you need to stay committed and always be deadline driven. So for example with me, I made a promise to myself that I'd upload every Monday no matter what happens. So if I haven't made a video in a long time, what happens is I need to stockpile a bunch of videos and make sure I always have something to upload every Monday. So that if there's a slight chance that, or a big chance that I'm going to miss making a video, I'll still have one backed up for it. You need to pace yourself, so try not to plateau, progress slowly and don't spike. Don't go up and then back down, just progress slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. The fifth step is maximizing your content. This revolves around focusing on efficiency. Now there are a lot of ways of maximizing your content. One of them would be uploading your content at a time where it's going to get the most exposure, creating good thumbnails, things like that. There's videos for that, you can search it up on YouTube. I'm not going to get into that. There's plenty of advice for maximizing your content. A good way of doing this is cross-promoting. You can use more than one platform, so this extends your shelf life. So for example with me, if I make a video on YouTube and I see a good little screen grab from it, I'll take the screen grab and post it on my Instagram. The sixth step is summarizing your progress. You want to regularly observe and review results to see what's working and what's not working. You want to document these things so that you can use them for future reference. You don't want to be afraid to fail because failure breeds success. If you play safe, you're not going to get anywhere. At least if you fail, you know what works and what doesn't work. You want to experiment, establish a routine and schedule, which will help you avoid procrastination. Adapt old content into new ideas. Now things you don't want to do, you don't want to create accounts on platforms just for the sake of creating accounts. Only create another account to cross-promote if you're going to stick committed to it. It needs to be sustainable, regular and consistent. Don't make an Instagram account to promote your YouTube account if you're not going to post on the Instagram account enough. It needs to be quality on both sides. Don't post content that you find boring or uninteresting because in the most case, if you feel that way, then there's a high chance that others will feel the same way too. That's not going to help you grow. And the last one is don't stop learning new ways of promoting, learning and thinking. So I hope whoever watched this or was looking for help could take something from it. I hope it helped. I hope it helps me. I'm going to need to practice what I preach if this is going to work. Now let's get going with our normal day. I know it seems kind of cliche to be going for a run in a typical what I eat in a day vlog. You know, if you watch anyone else on YouTube, it's all these vegans showing everybody all the cool vegan acai smoothie bowls they eat and then they go for a workout. I actually need to get off my ass and do something. I don't have to leave the house until 6 tonight. So I might as well, you know, it's 3 o'clock. I've got 3 hours till I gotta go and I've got nothing to do, so I'm gonna run. Nearly finished. Holy fuck. So I don't know how far it was, but I just ran the airport bike track. So that's from here all the way to here. And I was gonna stop about here. And then I was like, you know what, I can do the rest. So I ran the whole way. And I was pretty proud of myself. I've only ever done it once before, but I've only tried it twice. So that's 2 for 2. And I'm happy with that. I don't really run much, so I was, you know, it was alright. I leave the house in about 2 hours, so I'll probably end the vlog here. One thing that I just wanted to say before I ended the vlog is the reason I like vlogging and something I've noticed about vlogging is by putting a camera in your face and filming what you're doing in a day for people to see, it kind of forces you to do things that are productive and do things that like are progressive. So today, like say yesterday I filmed that vlog and then it got deleted. Today would have been a day, if that vlog had not been a fail and I'd edited it and posted it, today would have been a day where I just sat at home and did nothing. And that's kind of what I did anyway, but I made it interesting, I hope, I made it productive, and that's a good thing about vlogging for me is that I made the most out of something that would have been very, very simple and boring. So yeah, that's all I have to say. If you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe, like it if you enjoyed it, leave a comment of a question you want to ask me or what you want to see on this channel. Thank you.